Yeah. Okay, so here, just I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, yes. Okay, fine. Let's start. See, the demo part already we have discussed, right? So here we are going to learn the Azure Data Engineering. This is our day one session. So in this session, we are going to see the basic knowledge about that cloud. So we are going to see why cloud computing, what is cloud computing, what is Azure. This is what we are going to see in this session. First, you will see why cloud computing. See here, so to understand that cloud computing concept, why the companies are nowadays they are using the cloud computing. So we'll take that one scenario. So imagine here, so one person is there, right? So this person actually, so he is an investor. He is planning to launch that application, like the social media applications like a Facebook, so WhatsApp, so YouTube, this type of application he wants to launch it. This is his plan. But he doesn't have any idea how to develop that application. Because if you want to launch that application means a lot of things you need. Actually, you need environment, the development environment. You need infra team, the resources you need. You need the storages because we are going to develop that database, datas, right? So that all the datas, everything, if you are going to use it means you have to store somewhere. So here we need that storage, and the storage should be very secure. Okay. So it should be very secure. So security we have to apply. So a lot of things we have to launch. We have to implement. As an investor, he can spend the money. But all all these setups actually how to implement. So that is a big question first. So if you are going to start that one IT organization means you need that one environment place first. You need it. You want to purchase the softwares. You want to recruit the resources. So all these things you have to do it, right? But here, so what are the challenges are there to implement all of these things? So you are implementing by spending that money, by spending that resources, you're recruiting the resources, something, everything you are doing, you implemented everything, you have developed that application. After developing that application, what you're going to do? You have to launch it, right? You have to launch that application. If you are developing that one application as a social media application means that application should be launched. Then only the user will start to use it, right? So where you are going to launch? So you are going to launch it as a web application or a mobile application, something like that one. So you are going to launch it. So successfully launched, and imagine the user started to use that application. So daily you are getting that more resources, more users. So day by day, the users here, this all these application details. Okay. So that actually these applications day by day that the counts are getting increasing. That means the data counts are getting increasing. That means your storages are getting so store the data day by day it is getting increasing. Suppose that launching time, whatever you have used, that storages, that size of the storages, if it is not enough means what you have to do. Because here, so day by day that details are increasing, right? So, but the storage actually, we did not expect this much amount of resources. So, so minimum storage only we used in the beginning, right? But unexpectedly or unfortunately, so we are getting that more count, more users, data getting increasing, data size. Then what I have to do? I have to increase my storage size. If the users counts are getting increasing means surely there will be some challenges, some issues may come. Then you need that support team. Then resource you have to allocate for the support, customer support. So all of these things you have to do it. These are our challenges again. So first we have launched it, but after launching that one, if it is getting successfully, it means what I have to do. So I have to manage, I have to provide that support, I have to increase that all the storages. Then more resource I want to recruit it for the supporting more storages. I want to extend that my storage level, right? These are our challenges because the beginning I have used some initial amount of storage, some few number of resources. Small setup only I had it in the beginning, but now it is getting growing. So I want to increase everything. Also the challenge because physically everything we have to do it. If I'm using that 10 resources and if earlier I'm using the 10 laptops or 10 computers only I used it and now it is getting increasing. So I want to take it to 20, right? So all of these things I want to extend everything. These are also challenges because everything it's in physical. So what the person planning is planning to discuss with the IT expert who has well experience to implement this type of a startup. So this is the person, the IT specialist, huge experience implementing new products and understand product implementation life cycle and its challenge. So that person discussing with this expert. After discussing with her, she's suggesting to go with the cloud. Cloud actually, he doesn't have any idea. Even he doesn't have any idea because he is not a technical person. He's an investor only. So he expecting some solution, but this person suggesting to go with cloud. This is scenario. Whether it is going with the on-premises or going with the cloud, he doesn't know anything. If you know, if you are going with the cloud, what is the benefit? If you are going with the on-premises, what is the disadvantage? He doesn't know anything. So she's explaining everything. So benefits of cloud computing. What are the benefits are there if you are using the cloud computing? What are the disadvantage if you're using that on-premises? See, the on-premises, if you're using means initial level, you have to put that the high level investment as upfront cost. The initial level you have to put it, the higher upfront cost of setup. Because on-premises, if you're going to do means, so you have to do one office setup and all the softwares, right? So everything you have to do it. Then only you can start to develop it. After developing, then you can launch it. So for all these setups, you have to spend a lot of money initial level. Even before starting the development, you have to put that initial investment amount. But in the cloud, you don't want to do it anything like this. So you can use the subscriptions because in the cloud, everything is already available. Whatever you need, you can purchase it and then you can use it. If you don't need means you can return it. But in the on-premises, once you purchased means, so it's yours. 500 GB, simple example, 500 GB I'm purchasing. But my business, I don't need that much of storages. It's 250 GB is enough for me, just imagine. Then extra 250, I cannot do it anything. I cannot return it, right? At the same time here, if I need that one physical machine means I want to purchase it. So if I need the five machine, I need to purchase it. But after a few days, if I don't want to use that for all the five machines, only two machines are enough means I cannot return it. But here in the cloud, you can subscribe it and then you can use what you need. If you need one machine, one virtual machine, you can purchase it. Later, 1 month, after 1 month, if you want to add one more machine, yes, you can add it. You don't want to purchase all two machines in the beginning itself. After 3 months, if you want to add five machines, means yes, you can purchase it that time. After 8 months, if you want to use it only the three machines, because already developments, everything is completed. I'm doing only that maintenance and supports only I'm doing is three machines are enough for me means I can surrender that all the remaining five machines. Only three machines I can use it. All these features are available. Suppose if I want to increase that my storage capacity, yes, I can increase it. I'm going to pay what I'm going to use. Pay as you go model. It's available in the cloud. So you don't want to do any environment setup. The environment setup already is available in the cloud environment. You can pay and purchase it and then you can start. So no upfront cost for here, this type of subscriptions, right? And in the on-premises, if you are using means automatic updates, it is not possible. You have to plan it. Any software, the existing software, whatever you are using for your development, the software, if you are going to use it means you have to do the updates, everything. No automatic updates. It's your responsibility. It's your environment. It's your machine. You have to plan it. But in the cloud, the service provider, they will take care of all the software updates. If you are purchasing Azure, Microsoft will take care of it. If you are purchasing Amazon, AWS, Amazon will take care of it. GCP, Google will take care of it. So they will take care of all the updates. You don't need to worry about that one, the updates. The updates, everything, it will be taken by the service providers. The lack of flexibility to upgrade the version upgrade. So lack of flexibility, right? So here, if you are going to upgrade the version 1 to version 2, yes, again, it's your responsibility. You have to plan the downtime. You have to upgrade it. And then you have to up your server for the users' usages. It's all in your hand. You have to take that responsibility. You have to plan it. So lack of flexibility. But here, no need to worry about that updates. Just a single click, automatically it will be updated. High flexibility to upgrade within few clicks because service provider will take care of all the updates and upgrade version upgrade. The on-premises if you are using means on-premises. So here we have to appoint dedicated staff for data center maintenance. The data center maintenance, we have to appoint the dedicated staff, right? Because so in our network environment, our server, so we have to, so what is that one? Take that maintenance responsibility. If you are going to take that maintenance responsibility from your end means, and then you have to appoint that separate staff for that one. But in the cloud environment, no staff required to maintain the data center since cloud service provider will maintain data center. They will take care of maintenance. And here in the On premises, the data cannot be accessed from the remote. But in the cloud, the data can be accessed remotely over internet using web portal. Through the web portal, we can access that our data if you're having all the privileges, right? See here. Now he got clarity about the cloud. So now he planned to go with the cloud. It's okay. We can go with the cloud because all the setups are ready. They can purchase it and then they can use it. Okay. So this is the reason all the companies they are moving into the cloud actually nowadays. Whatever they need, the major thing, cost saving and easy to handle. So everywhere, wherever you are there. So in the internet available means you can access it. So with the proper VPN, you can access from anywhere. Right? This is the reason. So why cloud computing? Okay, right. This is the reason companies are using the cloud technologies. But what is cloud? What is the cloud? What are the features are available in the cloud? What is cloud computing? So here, so you can categorize them two way. One is the types of cloud, another one cloud services. Types of cloud. Cloud is available. What are the types of clouds are available? Cloud available now. Nowadays, we are using Azure. It's a cloud. We are using Amazon Web Services, using Snowflake. We are using Google Cloud Platform. These all are clouds only, cloud technologies only. So the types, what are the types? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. See, this Azure, AWS, GCP, Snowflake, these all are called public cloud. Public cloud. These all are called public cloud. See, here, in this Azure platform or this AWS platform, whoever need that cloud account, they can create the account, they can use. Anyone can create account. So you are going to pay for it. If you are paying means yes, you can use it. These all are called public cloud. What is the meaning of private cloud? See, my company, imagine my company want to use all the cloud benefits, but at the same time, my cloud, that means my company cloud should be available only for my company, should be used by my company. It should not be outside people. So my business data, my business applications, everything I'm going to keep it in the cloud. At the same time, that cloud only for my organization. My organization employees only can use that cloud. Instead of that, on premises, so I'm moving into the cloud. At the same time, that cloud should be accessible only for my organization. Then you can go with the private cloud. So private cloud only for your organization to keep their own data. But Azure, it is not a private. It's a public one. Anyone can create the account. AWS, anyone can create the account. Snowflake, anyone can create the account. They can create the account, they can use it, they can pay for it. See, depends upon the business. So we can decide whether we want to go with the public or private. Hybrid is nothing but combination of public and the private. Some features you may keep it in the public cloud. Some features you may keep it in that private cloud. So both together, if you're using means, so that will be called hybrid, hybrid, right? So nowadays, actually, all the companies, so the service-based companies all are, they're using the public cloud. The private cloud depends upon that your business. The financial data, if you are using and you want to keep that your data within that your organization control only means, so within your premises area, you want to keep that all the cloud features means, then you can go with that private cloud. Services, what are the services are there? In the cloud, three types of services are there. IaaS, the cloud, three types of services are there. One is called infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service, simply it's called IaaS. Infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service, software as a service. A simple example, I'm telling you what is the meaning of infrastructure as a service. The infrastructure only will be there, that all the setups you have to do it. For example, simple understanding, I'm telling you, imagine you are purchasing one laptop. You're purchasing one laptop, but the laptop doesn't have anything. No OS, no MS Office software, no required basic softwares, only DOS prompt available. So one empty system available, you have to install OS, you have to do all the partitions, you have to install that required softwares, everything you have to install it. Like this, in the cloud environment, we can purchase only the infrastructure. Instead of that infrastructure, we can create that all the required number of virtual machines, and you can install, you can purchase and then you can install that all the required softwares. So you are going to do that all the environment setups. If you are doing like this means, so that is called infrastructure as a service. No, I don't want to do that, those type of setups. Actually, I need that already. So existing setups for the development. Directly, I want to start the development. I don't want to do that any of the infrastructure setups. I need that existing setup, which I can start that development directly. So is it possible? Yes, it's possible. That is called a PaaS, platform as a service. So I'm creating that one Azure SQL database inside of that my Azure means it's called a PaaS. I'm creating that one machine with a .NET PaaS. That environment setup will be there directly. I can start my development. So this type of feature is called platform as a service. SaaS, software as a service. Software as a service. See, already developed cloud-based software is available. I am purchasing and use it directly. I'm not going to do any development even. Directly, I'm going to use it for my business usages. Best example, Office 365. I don't want to develop that my Excel. I don't want to develop that my Word. Already it's developed one. In the cloud, it's available. I can purchase it. I can use it. I don't want to develop anything. Directly, I can use it for my business purpose. Right? CRMs, predefined CRMs. I'm purchasing. Zoho products all are predefined. So on the online attendance, if you guys are working means timesheet wherever you are filling, all are products, software as a service product, cloud-based products, right? A lot of so cloud-based products are there. Products all are called SaaS, software as a service, software as a service. So it depends upon that your business, you have to purchase it. You have to purchase it. So the services, three types of services: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Three types of services are there. So in the cloud environment, you're having this type of services. Okay. See here. So this infrastructure as a service means it will be, so here, this data center, networking server, these three things only available. Infrastructure as a service, right? So here, platform as a service means it will be available along with that your storages, operating system, OS, that one, and this development tools, the softwares. Okay. Product means altogether. The end product will be there. If you are using that cloud product means you are using the storages, you are using that all the network infrastructure setups, everything. Okay. So this is the service setup. Yes. Cloud computing. Why cloud computing? What is cloud computing? So that's fine. Then what is Azure? Azure nothing but it's a cloud. Azure is nothing but it's a cloud service. Whatever we have discussed so far, all the features are available in the Azure. Azure is a cloud computing service created by the Microsoft, where user can create servers, storage system, database. All these things we can create using that online portal. So Microsoft maintain the data centers and physical infrastructure. See, we are using cloud, but the cloud means what is that one? Somewhere it is a physical. We are accessing through the portal, but that actual storage, it's a physical storage only, right? That physical storage, it is going to be somewhere. That storage environment, it will maintain by the Microsoft. Now, he got clear idea about that cloud technology. So he planned to use that Azure. Yes, this is scenario, right? Microsoft Azure, it's almost 95% of Fortune 500 companies using this Azure, and they are spending almost $1 billion investment every year. They are spending for the security purpose and fastest growing cloud technology, right? And it's free for the hands-on, the practice, free for the learning. The trial available, but the trial available only for the 30 days. After the 30 days, it is going to be so pay-as-you-go model. You have to subscribe. Okay. Now tell me, so which of the following is an example of PaaS service offering with Azure? Anyone can guess it. So Azure SQL database or Azure virtual machine, which one will come under the
Relational
PaaS?
database.
So the
SQL.
Azure SQL database, yes. Virtual machine means it's going to be a one virtual machine only. So you have to install that all the required softwares. But Azure SQL database means so virtual machine already created one will be available. So you can start to use it directly. So this one will come under that platform as a service. If an organization doesn't want to let the data of that organization leave the company premises, but also want to benefit from the cloud, then what is among all of things the first accepted? Which one?
Private cloud.
Because they don't want to leave their data outside of that company premises, right? So then they want to use private. Because public cloud means it will be public, so it is not their one, so it is some other person's control. Okay, yes. So this is the one. So here that Azure, why we are using this cloud and why we are companies why that what is that one cloud technologies nowadays they are migrating and all the cloud features whatever general not only the Azure all the general cloud features whatever we have discussed what is cloud computing it's applicable for all the clouds not only the Azure. So all cloud services, they are servicing these three types of services, PaaS, IaaS, SaaS. All are there. Okay. So this Azure is the Microsoft product. So that feature, whatever we have discussed, all the features available in this Azure. Okay. This Azure, it's available here. Right. And so actually, we are going to discuss about this Azure SQL database overview part. But the SQL database, this is the one. First, as I said in that our demo session, first few classes we are going to learn it that our Azure SQL using that Azure SQL database to understand that cloud environment, that Azure environment, how we are going to work. So for the purpose, we are going to use this Azure SQL database and this Azure SQL database usages. You you don't want you guys can keep
Okay.
on mute, please. Swaroop. Okay, so this database, that Azure SQL database, we are not going to use the subscription because here what we can use it means Sandbox server, we can use it. Sandbox server, we can use it. I will tell you how to use this Sandbox server. The SQL alone, we can use it using the Sandbox server. The Sandbox server, we can use it for the learning purpose, but the Sandbox server will not be available for the long time. It will be available only for the 4 hours. It will be available only for the 4 hours. Okay. So here actually
Means each day or only one user for 4 hours.
one user can create so that Sandbox server 10 times per day, one time it will be available 4 hours. Like that, you can create 10 times in a day
Oh,
if you need means. But that
okay.
one will be support only for this free softwares like Azure SQL database. But if you want to use Azure Data Factory or if you want to use that Azure Databricks, those services will not support in this Sandbox server. So we have to create the actual account using that credit card and email ID. We have to create it. But for the Sandbox, you don't want to use that any credit card or any mail ID. You don't want to use it. So that normal Microsoft account, you have to create it. Once you have that Microsoft account means, then you can use this Azure platform, the Sandbox. But Data Factory, when you are starting the Data Factory and when you are learning that Azure Databricks, all these things we have to learn it using that actual account. That actual account you have to create using that credit card. At that time, you need that one credit card, one email ID, one mobile number. After that, 30 days of time, you have to do the subscription. That actual pay as you go subscription, you have to do it. So if you are going to use that pay as you go, yes, you can use it. That's not a problem. It's a manageable with a very lowest amount. the very lowest amount actually. So even myself, I'm using for the long period for the training purpose. I'm spending monthly around 500 or 600 only I'm spending. Okay. So if you want to use it means, but you have to be very conscious on that one, what you are going to use it in the Azure platform, how you are going to use it, how long you are going to use it. So that is very important because if you are not deleting that unused one means unnecessarily you have to spend the money for it. Okay. So that is
Shiva,
important. Yes.
Shiva, 500 is rupees or?
Rupees, not $100. Yeah,
Oh,
rupees. I'm using Indian account only. Yeah. So, okay. So that's a manageable one. But if you guys, group of people are there means, so as I said in the demo session, you guys, one by one people, so suppose if you guys have three people or group now, so first person create that one free account and all three share it with with yourself. And then once that 30 days trial period completed, then another person create that next account, then use it. If in this way, if you are doing means, then 3 persons, 3 months you can use it. So within 3 months you can learn all. Otherwise, individual, if you are attending like individual person means, then you have to subscribe it to the pay as you go after 30 days trial period. But it's also manageable. So it's all in your hand only, how you are going to handle it.
Can we use like different email IDs and set up different profiles to use after a month?
So different card you have to use it. That is important. Different card, different mail ID you have to use it. Same card and different mail it will not accept.
Okay.
Okay. So how to create the database and just for the the detailed session, I will take it again, but just for the uh, understanding of this, what is that one, Azure platform, how it is that one. So I will show you by logging into that my subscription page. So here, so login. So once you logged in into this means so that it will be so open with that your landing page. So the page is called landing page. This page is called landing page. So always it will come to this page only. Here in the top section, you can see some of the services. A lot of services are available. You are not going to use it all the services. Okay. A lot of services are available. See here, recently used services will be listed out here. The recently used services and recently used resources will be listed out here. Okay, in this landing page. So if you want to create that your SQL database, you can create the SQL database. You can create the SQL database. So create SQL database. See, while we are learning again and again, we are going to create all these databases. But in the real time, it is going to be created only once. Okay, it is going to be created only once. See, in the real-time environment, you should not create any resources without having the proper approval. That is very important because maximum time already created resources will be available. You are going to use it, using that one, you are going to develop it. Okay. Most probably you will not create anything new because most of the time, maximum you are going to work with the existing project only. Okay, so because you are going to be joined as a new resource or that new employee means, so they will not allow you to create anything. They will ask you to work in that existing one. Okay, so you can create so that if you're going to create that any resource means, so few things you have to follow like this subscription and resource group. Everything you have to create that you're under one of the subscription because the billing will be calculated whatever you are going to use it. So the billing going to be calculated under that subscription only. So the subscription, the billing amount will be calculated based on that usages monthly. Okay. So it depends upon that your subscription, what you're going to have it. So the subscription details everything, so it will be there. So here in the subscription section, so pay as you go means pay as you go. Free trial, na free trial. First time if you are using means free trial will be available. So pay as you go. So the pay as you go. So recently, so I paid last paid. This is the one. Okay. So here the invoice details, everything you can see it here. The invoices. See here. Okay, last 12 months the details are showing. Right. So like this, so you have to do it. But first time you are going to have that free trial subscription. The free trial will be there. So until you're getting that confirmation, you don't want to create this one. I will tell you when you want to create the subscription, because you can use for the first few classes that our, what is that one? Sandbox. You can use this sandbox. But for the sandbox creation, you need only this on Outlook ID. On Microsoft account ID you need. First, you have to create that ID. Once you have that Microsoft account means, then you can use this one. This, what is this one? The Sandbox server. The Sandbox server, you can use it. Okay. But it's wrong.
Yeah, Shiva, it was you are moving more. Yeah,
Right.
it is correct.
So here.
Yeah, this is correct. Yeah.
And this one.
Chair. Yeah. One more, I think. No. Yeah.
This one.
Enough. Yeah.
So now it's sent. So like this, it will ask, and then you have to create that subscription, this one. So the review permission, sometimes it will ask. So if you're not using frequently for 1 week of time, so some days continuously means it will ask again this type of permissions. Then you can create it. So like this, you can create these accounts, this Sandbox server. So the Sandbox server, so we can use it for this server. The beginning first 4 or 5 classes. Then after 5 or 6 classes, you can create that our data factory. Okay, why I'm telling again and again means because you can utilize that all the 30 days properly if you are starting, if you are creating that account after we are starting that our data factory concept. Unnecessarily, you don't want to lose the days, right? That's what I'm telling you. See here, the remaining time, 3 hours, 59 minutes. That means, so my Sandbox server for today, I have created one. So like this, I can create 10. But you don't want to use it. 1 or 2 is enough for you. Okay, so from here, you can get into this portal. So it needs more information to keep your account secure before making changes. A lot of things. Cancel the authentication. I don't want to do all these setups now. Switch the directory. It's not available. See here, Microsoft Learn Sandbox is available. Usually in the companies, if you're having that multiple subscription means, so you can switch the directory. So default directory is representing that my pay as you go. The Microsoft Learn Sandbox. This is the one just now I have created, right? That's what it is showing now. So if I'm switching into this means, so now it will show. So they're asking compulsory, they're asking, I think, multi-factor authentication. So I'll just choose next. Okay. Okay, so this type of configuration setups, I will do it. So when you are starting that, our hands-on in the next session. Okay. Yeah, so this is the way. So we are going to see the sessions, but so tomorrow only we are going to see that our hands-on part. So how to create this SQL database. So meanwhile, if possible means, so personally I will activate that authentication everything. Okay. And I will show you how to create the database. If it is not working, no problem. I will show you in my subscription. So that configurations, so we have discussed some things, right? That configuration, cloud configurations, right? The configurations, how to create the configuration, what is a DTU, what is a vCore. This is what we are going to discuss. And that one of the important point, the elastic pool. It's very useful concept. So if you're working as a database developer means, so this concept, it will be very useful. We are going to learn that concept also. Then we are going to see that one, the business continuity concept. After this only, after security concepts only, we are going to start that our actual data factory. So what is big data? Actually, data factory and Databricks, all are we are going to use it for dealing that our big data only, right? But we should understand how the big data are generating. In the current market, lot of companies they are generating data. So what are the domains generating the big data? So all those things we are going to discuss. Then we are going to slowly, we are going to start the data factory. Okay. Yes, you'll get to know very clearly one by one in very detailed. Okay, so that's all about that introduction, that cloud computing concepts. If you're having any doubts or clarifications, if you want to ask me, you can ask with me.
Yeah, so basically today is the first session I'm attending, and I only know like basic SQL, and I don't know Python coding or any other coding languages. So
So in this training, whatever you need, everything I will teach you. Don't worry. So if
okay,
you're
so
having that basic knowledge about that database, that's fine.
basic knowledge about database in the sense like
What is meaning of select statement?
okay,
What is the meaning of database? What is the meaning of table?
okay,
So those type of knowledge at least you need.
okay, that yeah, I know. Yeah,
That is enough.
okay,
But parallelly, if you are having that, very, very basic knowledge only in the database means try to learn that SQL related things parallelly
okay,
yourself, okay?
okay,
Because as a data engineer, you should be very clear to use that queries.
okay.
Shiva,
Yeah.
we will try from our end to install the SQL sandbox. So I am unable to get the URL. So can I get
Wait,
that in
wait,
the chat?
everything I will share with you guys. The URL you will
Yeah.
not get it directly.
Okay.
I will share. No problem. I will share it. First, I will show you the hands on everything. Then I will share it with you all.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, any other doubt? So, who are attending today's session directly without attending demo?
Sir, it's me, Vinay.
Okay. Any other person? Rest all are attended the demo session, right? It's okay, fine. So, any doubts in today's session?
No, Shiva.
Are you all able to answer that who are all doesn't have any idea about that cloud computing? So are you all okay? Are you able to understand what is the cloud computing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we are good for today.
Okay. Fine. Okay, then we'll start. We'll connect tomorrow same time. So, and then we'll start that how to use that SQL database, the Azure platform.
Thank you, Shiva.
Okay, thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Shubham.